Hey guys, it's WACK, and yesterday I made a video talking about a possible new event talking about King's Row Uprising. If you guys don't know what came out yesterday, if you're living under a freaking rock, pretty much the Overwatch Twitter tweeted out this video. This has happened beforehand with the Winter Wonderland, with the Halloween, with the Chinese New Year event. This is an ongoing thing that they always do. They always tweet out something like, oh, you're invited to this, but this is something different. They didn't come out and say, oh, here's a brand new event, get ready to waste all your money on loot boxes and cry a bunch. No, they didn't do anything like that. They just tweeted out a video saying Overwatch Mission Archives, and it was King's Row Uprising, and it had a picture on the left side of like the Omnics, right? And it was entered into recording 7 years ago, security clearance required, confidential, and it declassifies on April 11th, and it's on April 12th for everybody on the east side of the world. A lot of people were wondering why it was different dates. Dude, do you not know about freaking time zones? Did you not learn about that? But yes, it's something is coming out next week. What we don't know, but a lot of people, including myself, is gonna guess it's gonna be an in-game lore event. I mean, there's no reason why. Do you want to know the last time an event took place? It was at the end of freaking January, or no, it was even before then. I think it was January 24th that the Chinese New Year event actually came out. So it's been a good 2 months since his last event came out. So I would not be surprised if a King's Row in-game lore event, along with the King's Row like remap design and everything like that, came out in event form. Now, for this video, I did want to talk about some ideas because I love making these idea videos, just coming up with my ideas, but also hearing your guys' ideas, because when I get hundreds of people just typing in the comments what they perceive for possible skins, or maybe PvE or PvP game modes or whatnot, it just makes for an awesome video. So I want everyone just to comment your ideas what could come out of this event, whether it's a skin, whether it's a game mode, or a map, because pretty much that's about it. That's all that comes with a new event, unless they come out with some new thing. I don't know what they could do, but I would be so excited if they came out with those three things and then additional things along with it. I don't know what they could do, but that would be so dope. But in this video, I did want to give some skin ideas, or what I think is going to come out of this event for skins, game modes, and a possible map. The map isn't really my idea, more or less just comes out of this picture that I'm probably going to be showing throughout the whole entire video, but I did want to give some ideas for this because this is going to be a pretty exciting event. I'm using air quotes right now because, again, we don't know if it's going to be an event, but bruh, come on, let's just say it's going to be an event. So the first thing I want to talk about are just some possible skin ideas that could come out of this event, because I think this is one thing that a lot of people do care about. But right away, when I saw this come out on the Overwatch Twitter, I already knew who I personally thought was going to be the face of this event, and who I thought was going to get 2 legendary skins, or definitely just one, which is going to be Widowmaker. So the reason why I think Widowmaker is going to get 2 legendary skins is because, one, she's due for a freaking skin. Want to know the last time she got an event skin? It was in the Summer Games one, and it wasn't even a legendary skin. So she's kind of due for a skin, but again, I'm not making this list just based on heroes that are quote-unquote due. Otherwise, it would just be Widowmaker, 76, Genji, and Hanzo, boom, right there. But no, I just thought of heroes that, one, tied perfectly with this event, and two, I thought would just make great skins for this event. But also, the reason why I think she's gonna get a lot of skins is because, one, it's located on King's Row. I mean, it's King's Row Uprising, and that's where she got her infamous kill on the Omnic leader Mondada. I think I pronounced that right. I always butcher that, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna get a skin just because, one, it's located where she got that infamous kill, and two, because she's due, and three, I think there would be some awesome skins for her, but we're just gonna have to see. I'm really excited to see what skins she does get, because she hasn't gotten any in a very long time, so they've had a long time to work. But again, maybe it won't work out. Another hero that I think is gonna get a skin, which a lot of people are pissed off about, but I think it's gonna be Tracer. So even in the video that the Overwatch Twitter tweeted out, there was like this figure that sort of looked like Tracer. I mean, it pretty much was Tracer, so she's probably gonna get a skin. But the reason why I think that she will is because, one, she gets a skin every single event, and two, she's kind of the face of Overwatch, because I want to say 70% of the gaming community, when they look at Tracer, they realize, oh, well, that's from Overwatch. I may not know her name, but she's definitely from Overwatch. So of course, the face of the Overwatch brand is more than likely gonna get a skin for this next event. You know, you gotta show my Omnic boys and girls some love in the skin category. So obviously, with the video that got tweeted out, it was like a mandatory robot registration. There's gonna be something going on with Omnics. So the 3 Omnics in the game are obviously Zenyatta, Bastion, and now Orisa. I'm gonna guess Orisa is gonna get some sort of skin, because this is what happened with Sombra when she got dropped with the Winter Wonderland skin. Sure, it wasn't a legendary skin, but it was still a cool peppermint skin nonetheless. So I don't know if it'll be a legendary or just an epic skin, but definitely I think Orisa is gonna get some sort of skin. I don't know what it could be. Maybe it can be like an Omnic Crisis sort of skin, like in battle mode. Maybe she's battle scarred or everything like that. But then Zenyatta. So I think Zenyatta Zenyatta is gonna get an epic skin. Again, he gets so many skins. He got the Winter Wonderland skin, he got a Halloween skin, and a Chinese New Year skin, but I think this would be a perfect opportunity to give him the Omnic Leader skin, which is Mondatta. So again, like I said previously, this is where Mondatta got sniped down from Widowmaker, but I would not be surprised if he took on his master, because that's what they did with Reinhardt with his master too when Eichenwald did drop. So again, it would just kind of go, it's not really a reskin, more or less just making him the Omnic Leader, which is Mondatta. And last but not least, bruh, please give my boy 76 a skin. I know he got the Halloween skin, I know he got the Origins Edition skins, but bruh, just like Widowmaker, he's sorta due for a skin, and I think this would be a perfect opportunity because one, he was in the Overwatch team which just fought a bunch of Omnics, so I think his skin could easily transition to like an Omnic killer skin. Maybe again, he's all battle scarred, maybe he can just be looking like Rambo and stuff. Bruh, that would be so dope. I just thought of that off the top of my dome, but looking like Rambo, 76 would be the coolest skin in the game after that. Just give him like this big M16, well, he already has an M16 in his like night ops and whatnot, but bruh, that would be the coolest skin of all time, my dude. And those are just some obvious heroes that I think would fit in perfectly with this event. I mean, if we just look at the Chinese New Year event, Ana got a skin, but she really has nothing to do with the Chinese New Year, but again, she just got a skin, which looked kind of creepy if you ask me. But even heroes like Genji or Hanzo, I don't know what they would be doing in this Omnic Crisis, but again, they could be getting skins too, since they're kind of due. But again, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on some possible heroes that are due for skins, because those four heroes, which is Genji, Hanzo, 76, and Widowmaker, they haven't gotten skins since the Halloween or Summer Games events, so I would not be surprised if they would be getting skins in this one. I would love to see, I mean, I'm gonna be for certain that Widowmaker is gonna be getting some sort of skin. I don't know what it could look like, but there is so many cool designs. She is just an awesome hero as terms of her design, as terms of her playstyle. That's neither here nor there, my dudes. Now, I wanted to talk about the game mode, because yes, skins are like the main thing that a lot of people look at with a brand new event, but people that are heavily invested into Overwatch want to play this brand new event, because with the Chinese New Year, it was Capture the Rooster, with the Winter Wonderland, it was May Snowball Offensive, Halloween was Junkenstein's Revenge, and Summer Games was Lucio Ball. Now, I feel like most of those people, like 3 out of those 4 events, people really didn't like May Snowball Offensive, which I loved May Snowball Offensive. I had fun with it, but again, not a lot of people did like it, but more or less, people really did enjoy those other events. But I think the #1 game mode was Junkenstein's Revenge, because it was just this classic horde zombies mode that people are used to seeing in like Call of Duty Zombies and Left 4 Dead. It was just this fun game mode. Now, I'm gonna come out and say that I never got to play Junkenstein's Revenge, so I can't tell you if it was the greatest game mode of all time or if it was the worst game mode, but bruh, it's a classic zombies horde mode. Of course it's gonna be fun, but people want another PvE game mode. It's not like they're tired of PvP, but bruh, we've only had one PvE, and it was probably one of the greatest game modes out of all the 4. Again, I'm not trying to summarize everybody's opinion. There's someone out there who think that May Snowball Offensive is better than all 4 of those. I'm not saying it's me, but why do y'all hate it? But either way, what I think is going to be going on as terms of a game mode for this event is another PvE horde game mode, because if you just look at the picture or the video that was tweeted out, it was a mandatory robot registration, which I'm going to guess the robots are Uprising, hence King's Row Uprising. I'm going to guess that the robots are coming back to life, because if you look at King's Row, what you're moving throughout the whole entire map is this EMP payload, and it just totally wipes out all the Omnics in the area. So I'm going to guess the Omnics come back to life, and maybe you have to do another PvE sort of like horde style game mode, just like Junkenstein's Revenge, where you have to defend yourself against the angry Omnics. Now, I don't know what heroes you would play. I don't know if you play as McCree, Soldier, Hanzo, and Ana again, just like in Junkenstein's Revenge, but what I'm kind of guessing is that you're going to play the heroes that the icons are in the video that was tweeted out. I didn't even notice this when it first came out, but if you just look at the top, I'll put another picture right there. If you look at the top, you can see the Fire Strike from Ryan, the Wall from May, you can see Lucio's like crossfade. So there's some heroes abilities on there that I'm gonna guess those are the heroes that you're gonna be able to play in like maybe this horde style mode, but again, that's just an idea that I would like to see. Other people wouldn't like to see that, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts when it does come to it. But I think that would be such a dope game mode, bruh. And then real quick for a map, there was something that a lot of people are spectating, that this could be a brand new map, but if you just again go back to the video, it's sort of like this Omnic Sanctuary or something. I can't really describe it anymore. Just give your own thoughts when it comes to that map. map, but I'm gonna guess that that's like some sort of Omnic peace land where humans and Omnic can kind of come together just like in New Bonnie, but it's just a lot more safer. Maybe Omnics rule this rather than humans. I don't know, but I think that could be a possible map that could be held with this different game mode, or maybe just a brand new map for people to play on. But again, there's so much that could come out of this in-game lore because it's their own take on it. It doesn't have to do with an in real life celebration, and that's what's going to be so special about this event. So anyway guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.